right. There we go. There we go. All right. Hello. Happy Friday. Oh my goodness. What a beautiful day. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to go outside. Working in the new school, I don't have outdoor duty, which is going to be fabulous in the middle of winter, but it makes me a little sad when it's nice outside that I don't get to go outside. So everyone's been so kind at the new school. Finally sort of getting a bit of a routine. It's hard getting up earlier in the morning. I don't know. I've never been a good morning person, and this certainly is not my strength, but it's all good. So thank you so very, very much for joining me. I always appreciate it. I am Shannon, and this is Paper Delights, and I come on every Monday to Friday at 7 to motivate you and inspire you and to fire your imagination to get in your craft room and start creating things that you love, right? These are really challenging times, and you know, there's no healthy you without good mental health, right? And so, you know, taking the time to do some things that you enjoy to sort of help to recharge your batteries, I think is so crucial right now, right? So we're all done with the beautiful set that we were playing with, the Wishes and Wonder. So I'm still going to be making some cards with that, but you guys don't have to, we won't be doing it live anymore. So I wanted to show you how these turned out. I was at the Michael's yesterday because I needed more adhesive, and I found, look at that. I walked by and saw these little gingerbread men. Oh my goodness, I could not resist. They are just too cute. It was just, they just jumped into my shopping cart. Don't you know how that happens, right? So I added them, and then I double checked, and yes, a gift card will fit inside. So some of them I've added a little tag to them, so like they could be a tag, and others won't have it. They'll just go in the envelope. But a bunch of them will have the little gingerbread on them because I just think that is just too freaking adorable. So that is what we've got, what we did. And this is the set that we're going to be doing with tonight. There's a bunch of cards. We're going to make a whole bunch of cards tonight. But I wanted to show you these two styles because, again, I can only fit so many cards in an evening. So this one is the stamps, and I did them on a black card in the heat embossed in the gold. And then I have these nice copper stars, and I added those. And then this one is using, hey friend, this one is using the designer series paper with all of the wood grain and all of that stuff. I kind of thought it looked almost like muslin or like linen or that kind of thing, and I kind of liked the texture. And then just stamped the sentiment, and I have a gold ink. It's not very dark, but I think it looks all right. So those are two that I made, but we're going to make a bunch more using the set. So I loved the dies as well. It does this really pretty caban. I'm not sure. Crèche. I don't know what the English word is for that. And in one of them, you'll see I actually cut parts of it to create some other things with it. So it really does a nice job. It kind of gives it like a faux kind of grain, wood grain on it. It's really pretty. So it's a nice set. I don't know. It's not a set that I would normally have purchased, but my husband, one night I was lying in bed and my husband leaned over and was looking as I was flipping through, and he was like, oh, I like that one. Get that and make some cards for me. And he's never asked or shown any interest in the cards. So I was like, okay. So So this one, I did the stamp with heat embossing, and the idea, and then I punched, or I put this one through the die cut with the silver. And so my idea was to put it on with some of the palm trees in behind. And then I meant to do it, I forgot, I ran out of time because it was time for bed. I'll probably heat emboss in the silver sentiments up above. So we'll do what we can. And then I can always finish it another time because you guys don't want to hear the dryer going off while I'm heat embossing. Although I might do some videos with just like, what is heat embossing or something. I don't know. So let's pop this one up. Just because I feel like I would like that look. There we go. And some bigger ones. I think that will be good. And then the palm trees, the dies have some palm trees. And again, I did these ones in the black because I wanted them to, you know, be looking like they're in the back in the distance. And I didn't want them to, I wanted them to be more subtle. So if they're in the background, then they're not the dominant image. So I might trim some of them because I mostly just want them sort of coming out the top kind of a thing. Maybe put one in the front like that. But mostly I just sort of wanted them that it looked like that they were sort of in behind. So I'm going to trim that a little bit so I can glue it down. Get my glue dots. And we'll slip it on. There we go. So like I said, it's mostly just to give the illusion of the trees in behind and to give it a bit of height on the card as well, so that it's not all, that the proportion looks okay. That's it. And like I said, I meant to do it and then I think I forgot because my alarm went off and it was time for bed. So I will likely go back and I'll do a silver sentiment. I'll just put in a glue dot under here. I just have to roll it so it doesn't slip away. There. So there's not a whole lot of variation to these cards, to be quite honest, just because, I mean, there's not a whole lot you could do with the images that you were given. However, how you sort of put them on display or the color choices, right? That's where the differences are going to be. So for this one, I did that. For this one, I got a new brayer. Where is it? I got this here. So I did the Night of Navy and I rolled it instead of the swirling, and sort of this is what you got. So not quite the same effect as when you sort of rub it, but it works. So, and then this is the crèche. Again, I'm not sure what the English word is for that. And then these I stamped on the, why can I not think of it? That color there, you know, that one there, in a black, because it just, again, it just has a little bit more faded look. And then these are from the hills, from the one of the snowflake ones, I think. I really should try and write these things down. I'm sorry. All right, let's let's glue these on. So these ones I did right to the edge. So my idea was these guys and these guys. And then we got a donkey. I thought we'd do the donkey in the window. And then do this in the background. That's what I wanted to do, but I forgot to slide it in. Like that. And then I had the trees. So let's see if I can fix this. Let's see if I can fix this. Hey, Pam. Yeah, it's a really pretty scene. I like the dies that come with it because it makes the manger, and then you can actually cut up the manger to use it for different ways too, which I'll show you after. So, all right. So I think I'm going to have to put my guy there in this on the same time. Okay, let's put the trees on first. Sorry, I'm a little scattered here. Put the trees on first. Trees on second? No, trees are on first. And again, I did them in the black because I wanted it to be in the background. All right, so my lovely little goat here, I think I might have to glue them down at the same time. And then this one I'm going to pop up. And then we've got our baa sheep there, like that. And then I've got one more tree to tuck in. So I'm going to put a bit of glue on the back of these guys here to sort of make sure that everything goes on at the same time. So like I said, we're just playing around with different colors, variations to the with the set. So there we go. And then we're gonna pop these guys up like that. And I can show you, where did I put it now? Can't remember. I made some tags using the set that are pretty. So lots you can do with, like, lots of different ideas of what you can do with the set. So put them there. And our little baa sheep. Do we need another tree? What do we think? Another tree? Sure, why not? Let's put another tree. So I stamped this after I had done the brain, and it's not as dark as I might have liked it to have been. So I started to go over it with a very, very fine touch marker, just to sort of help to darken it up a little bit. So I'll probably finish that up, but let's get our star. There it is. These were part of the whale with the designer series paper with the whale. They were supposed to be starfish. That's what they were sort of promoting it with that set, but they work really well for this set as well. So there's that card. All right, then the last one for tonight is this one. So what I did for this one is I took apart the inner part of the crèche. I don't even know what to call that in English. Barn. I know in French it's crèche, but I don't know what it's called. The manger? Manger, thank you. So I took apart the inside part of that manger, and then I used part of it to be like a little fence. I thought that would be kind of cute, like that the guys fenced in over on that side there. So that's what I did. So what I did was, this is from the designer series paper that goes with the punches for the ornaments, and it's got that nice copper foil in the stars, and then I used the same die cut to make the lip, just to give it a bit of dimension in behind. So we'll put that down. I've run out of tape. I go through a lot of tape. I order it from Stampin' Up. I'll order 2 of them. I'm like, okay, yeah, that's good, you know, because they're fairly substantial. I'll be like, yeah, I'll order 2 of them. That's great. They arrive, and then before I know it, I've gone through it, and I haven't ordered another one because I thought I ordered enough. And Michael's hasn't had their regular inventory for their adhesive in either, so I've sort of had to make do. All right, let's try this again. My goodness, got cat hair. Cards are made in a pet-friendly home, so if you find a stray cat hair, I apologize. Okay. So for this one, I've got both the navy blue and the black for the trees. I've got my crèche and my fence. So that's the idea. So let's put down the trees. I thought about putting the paper, the blue paper, over top of the designer series paper, but I kind of liked the look of this, of the opposite way of doing it. It was just something different. I thought it looked kind of cool. So we're going to do that, do this, and do that. All right. And then this one will add some glue. Just a little bit of glue along the edges. This glue is so sticky. You don't need a lot. It's great. And where is my, oh, there he is. I need my goat. No, my mule. I just like tucking him in behind there. I just think that's so cute. All right. And then, like I said, I have the piece that I cut out from behind. I thought would make a cute little fence to hold in all of the beasties. There. All right. Then we'll pop these guys up. So these guys I stamped in Night of Navy on white cardstock, and then I didn't color them fully in. I don't know if you can see that, but I colored again where the shading marks are from the stamp, just to give it the impression of color, not like to color it in to be like full color on their robes and stuff, not the same way as what I did on the bench. So it's more to give the illusion of, again, of more texture and light and all of that stuff. So, which is why I didn't color it all in. All right, and then I did this, oops, with the copper foil. Because I didn't really have room for the stamp set as sentiments, but I did have room for that one. So do we put it on the right or on the left? That is the million-dollar question. Right or left? And if you don't have the little stars, there is a star in the dies. So right or left. My idea was to put the sheepies over here. So which is kind of why I was thinking maybe the right. And put the babas over there. How does that one look all right like that? We'll put the babas over here. Okay, put the babas over here. And this time I was smart enough to remember to cut it out using that adhesive strips that we have. So you put it down on your paper, then you roll it through. It usually helps. Did I use the strips on this? I'm pretty sure I did, but I cannot see it. All right, well. I don't have my glasses on. I cannot see. It's getting really bad. And yet somehow I still seem to refuse to wear them. I don't know. There we go. There. All right. So those are the cards, just to give you an idea. Like I said, the set does not give you, there's not a whole lot of variation you can do from that set. However, I did do these tags as well with it, right? So you can see by just changing the colors, the background paper, it gives it all a very different look, right? So there, any favorites? Any favorites? Yeah, they all look nice. It's fun. I like to see them sometimes on my iPad that's across from me. Sometimes the way they look to me here looks very different than the way they look on the video. So yeah, it's always fun to see what the difference is. So yeah, I agree. I like this too. On the video it looks really nice. So but they all look pretty good, I think. So anyway, thank you so much for joining me this evening. Have yourself a wonderful weekend. I will be back Monday at 7. Don't forget, if you're interested in doing our wreath card, we will be doing that live on November 29th at 7 p.m. I will be coming on live on Facebook like I am here, and going over step by step how to put together all of the beautiful cards in that set. So it's all about wreaths. So there's a multitude of really pretty cards that we're going to be making, all with the theme of wreaths. So if you're interested in joining us, please send me a message and I will be sure to drop off your kit. Also, the open house will be on Sunday, November 29th from 10 till 2, where all of the cards that you see here will be, plus tons of other stuff, will be available for sale. However, if you're unable to come, please drop me a line, send me a message, and let me know if there's any cards that I can put aside for you. So, all right, have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Charge your batteries, rest up, but please, please, please stay safe. So thank you so much, and have a wonderful weekend.